back, everyone. So a couple months ago, Cliff went out and purchased an all-terrain electric e-bike for himself, so we figured that it would be a good idea that I also have one to be able to utilize during this upcoming turkey hunting season. For my bike, we decided to go with the KBO all-terrain electric bike. So this afternoon, I'm going to tackle the project of unboxing and putting together my electric bike. So we figured we'd bring you along with and kind of give you a test run of how this whole process works. So let's get to it. So after a little over an hour, I finally have my KBO Tornado electric bike put together. Out of the box, the back tire came completely installed on the bike, so all we had to do is put on the front tire, the front fender, secure the handlebar, put on the pedals, and then just tighten the seat to where we wanted it. So if I had the correct tools right out of the gate, I think I would have been able to put this together in probably under 20 minutes, as well as didn't have any interruptions with guests coming into the house and whatnot. But in the box, they do provide you with this little all-in-one tool. So it has, I had a couple of the, I don't know what you would call them, but these little things that pop onto a crescent wrench, these little adapters, the KBO company provided you with the 3 fittings that you would need. So all you needed was the wrench adapter. In this little all-in-one tool, they do actually have that adapter here, but using the actual crescent wrench itself, it worked much quicker for me. So I did tap into that, made it a lot quicker, but this little all-in-one tool was super helpful as well. And then in addition, of course, inside the box is the battery charger, and then just a little set of extra nuts and bolts here, as well as. But this bike specifically is a little bit different than Cliff's electric bike, but I definitely am excited to get outside and ride it. So just to give you kind of a little rundown, this bike, they say, goes up to 20 miles an hour, which is perfectly fast enough for me. You know, we'll just be riding it for leisure, and then of course utilizing the bikes in the woods for turkey hunting. Other than that, let's take it outside and see how it is. So just to give you a little rundown here of what you would see from the driver's seat, you have this cute little bell, and then over here on the left-hand side of the handlebar, this is your power for your on and off screen here. So on your screen, of course, you can see your energy, your speed, what mode you're in, if you were in manual or the power mode, your mile count, and then on the side of the handlebar, there's 2 little arrows, and if you go through that, it just kind of cycles through your screen there and what strength you're in there. And then over on the right hand side you have your gears, so you can just push the up button and then of course you can see it cycle through and then all the way back down. And then you have your handlebar here on just the right side of it, and then to the left on the right side, this is actually where you would accelerate. So that's there. Looking down here, this is your battery pack here, so you can determine your charge there, which we are at 3 out of 4 bars. So the bike out of the package pretty much comes completely charged, so that's great. And then on the side here is where you would just plug your battery charger in there. Also, another nice feature too of this bike, it comes with a light on the front that I had installed. So that's just a quick push of the on and off button there. And that's pretty much it. You have your keys there. So we'll go ahead and turn the bike off. Just to save on battery, it's telling you that it's going off. And then that's it. So let's take it outside for a spin. So we just took the KBO Tornado out for a little test run down the driveway and through the field, and I'm very impressed. The pedal assist feature, which goes from 0 up to 5, was super helpful pedaling through the field. I barely had to use the accelerator to get through the field, so that's a super nice feature. This bike specifically has a max payload of 350 pounds. And in addition to the pedal assist, it also has gears, the Shimano gear system from 1 to 6 speed, which is another really nice feature. You can just uptick on your gears here and then all the way back to 0. All you have to do is clear back. So you can shift through the gears here and then it's just a quick push to get it back to 0. It has a nice bell. And I think I showed too this little headlight if you were going down a trail in a dim lit area. This battery, like I mentioned yesterday, comes completely charged out of the box. It is the 48 volt battery. On one charge, it lasts for 30 to 45 miles. The only downside is it takes roughly 6 hours to go from a 0 charge all the way up to a full charge. So it does take a little bit to charge, but once it's completely charged up, you can last up to 45 miles on a total battery charge range.
And you got keys right here, so if you park the bike, you can put the key in here and release this battery, so obviously nobody's going to be wheeling away with it.
Yep. And you can get extra batteries too. If you had a long trip planned, you could have a spare battery pack in your backpack that you could pop in. And these tires here, these are the 26 by 4 inch fat tire series that KBO has. So these are super nice for the off-road use.
You've got a cargo spot right here in the back that you can put a basket on, or you could even, somebody could sit on there. It can, a payload of 350 pounds, you said?
Yep.
What's your favorite part about the bike?
I think the size, honestly, for the ability that it has in the off-road use, it's fairly easy to navigate. Unfortunately, if you were going to take this into your truck, I personally wouldn't be able to lift it into the truck. You'd have to utilize a ramp or another person. The bike all put together is roughly 72 pounds. So for me to be able to pick this up independently, it is a little heavy, but with 2 people, you could definitely navigate it in and out of the back of a truck. And it's quite compact, really. So that is going to wrap up my review of the KBO Tornado. One thing I did forget to mention too is that the Tornado bike does come in a step-through option. So the center bar that's right above the battery, there is an option to have that not there, which would be the ST version of the Tornado. And right now KBO is running a special where they have $400 off the Tornado in the Tornado ST, and their other electric bikes are also on sale right now. So you should check that out if you're interested. Use the link in the description. Those KBO bikes, they have free shipping on all orders as well as a 2-year included warranty. So if you have any questions or any comments, leave them in the comment section below. Otherwise, check out the bike in the description.